Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Nicole and I'm so happy that you clicked on this video. So I've missed you guys so much, and I'm back and thank you all for your love and support, your kindness. Like, I haven't really been making videos and posting for almost 2 months, but you guys are continuously subscribing to this channel. You guys are continuously asking me questions and just showing me your love and support, and for that I am oh so grateful. Like, I really thank God for your lives. So I've been gone for a bit, been traveling, came back from Argentina last month, and prior to Argentina I was in LA for work. So if you guys haven't seen those videos, make sure you go check out my adventures in LA. In Argentina, I went to Buenos Aires and Uruguay. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna link all of those cards somewhere up here, so y'all can check it out. So this video, I am going to be doing a Q&A. Over the past 2 months or so, you guys have been leaving me questions and just some amazing comments. So I thought I'd just take this time to sit down and go through everyone's questions. I've answered them individually, but maybe somebody has the same question who hasn't gotten a chance to see those comments. So I'm gonna answer all of your questions that you guys have left for me today. So let's get started. So Erica Puga asked me, well, she commented on one of my LA videos and asked me, who do I work for? Unfortunately, I cannot tell you who I work for. All I can say is I work for an entertainment company, and my job is pretty fun most days. And of course, I am an internal auditor. Alyssa, hey girl, congrats on graduating. Alyssa asked me in my LA video as well, if y'all can get a skincare routine. Girl, my skin is struggling, so one day we'll get there. I don't do too much to my skin. I use minimal products. It's just staying hydrated, drinking lots of water. All right, Sarai Goodson asked, she said, I'm reading it from my computer, by the way, if I'm not looking at y'all. She says, I'm interested in knowing about the flexibility and additional benefits for people pursuing higher degrees or studying for the CPA exam while working full-time, or I guess part-time. And she said she enjoyed my videos. Thank you, girl. You're asking about flexibility between working and studying for CPA. So my recommendation to you is, and anybody out there, get your CPA done if you can as soon as you graduate, or work on it while you're still in college. I know there are some states like New York where you can sit for the exam. When you're in college, once you reach a certain amount of credits and you've taken a certain amount of accounting courses, you can sit for the exam, but you won't get your license. Well, even when you pass, it takes a while for you to get your license anyway, but you won't be able to get your license until you complete your 150 credits and then all the other work hour requirements. So I would recommend get it done once you graduate or while you're in school. Take that summer. As soon as you graduate, take a few weeks off to yourself, but then take the rest of the summer to knock out that CPA, and go to those Saturday review courses or sign up for those review courses, like the everyday review courses, and get it done before you start working. Because number one, it'll be a weight off of your shoulder, and number two, you're gonna have your bonus and you can ask for a better salary because you'd have your CPA already. However, in terms of flexibility per se, when I was working in Big Four, I worked at EY. You were allowed to take days off if you needed to study for your exam. There was a certain charge code, and the day of your exam, you were able to take it off, paid. So those were some of the benefits. And then now where I currently work, it's similar. You're allowed to get the day, I think 1 to 2 days before your exam for studying and reviewing, you can take it off. And then the day of your exam, you can take that off as well, because they encourage you to get your CPA. However, in terms of your study plan, you're studying around your work time. So you are an employee, so you're working, you need to dedicate your time at work, like while you're at work, and then any time outside of that, it's yours to study. So it's just a personal thing how you plan around that. And I guess in terms of additional benefits, depending on who you work for, your study material is usually paid for or refunded. And if you pass all 4 parts of the exam, they usually pay. I know Big Four pays for your exam. So those are some of the benefits. In one of my videos, The Ugly Truth About Big Four, I'll link it. Alyssa had asked me about the whole work hour thing. I remember I had addressed it. So basically, from the knowledge that I have, if you are working 40 hours, if you're supposed to be a salaried employee working 40 hours, you're getting paid and you meet your hours weekly, there's no reason for you to not get paid your full salary. And usually you're paid semi-monthly, depending on where you are, but all the experiences I've had, you're paid semi-monthly. So if you meet your hours, you're getting paid. Nothing's being deducted from your account, from your paycheck. However, if you work 35 hours, if you work, let's say 35 hours, and you were sick for 5 hours, you would charge sick time, so you can you would charge sick time, so you can complete your 40 hours. However, depending on what company you work for, some places have a cap on sick time and PTO. So if you run out of all of those, you're probably not going to get paid your full 40 hours if you didn't work those full 40 hours. I hope that explains that. Like, y'all can look that up and stuff if you want me to make a separate video about payroll and how to get paid, and like semi-monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, annual, all the whole breakdown, let me know. Okay, Position TV said, if I do my BSc in accounting, so Bachelor's of Science in accounting, and then complete the ACCA, I don't know what the ACCA is, but he said, and then complete the ACCA instead of the CPA, can I get an accounting from your state accounting board in America? So he's asking if he could still get the license in America. In regards to the CPA, each state is different. Each state's requirement is different. I know across the board, for the most part, you're supposed to have 150 credit hours for you to sit for the CPA, or at least for you to get your license. But each state has its own rules and regulations on the type of courses you need to take to be eligible, and things of the sort. So my recommendation to you is, if you plan on working in the United States, pick any state you want, or if you know what state you're gonna live in, sit for the CPA for that state, which means make sure you have all the classes and requirements for your specific state. Araceli O says, what advice do you have for someone with accounting experience, non-audit, who would like to enter the auditing field? I would say if you do not have any audit experience, but you have accounting experience, you could go the Big Four route. It could be a learning curve, or you could do internal audit. You could do internal audit if there's any vacancies where you currently work, because you already know a lot about the company. But you could just get your hands and feet wet and just jump into auditing. And that accounting knowledge that you have is definitely going to set you apart and put you ahead of the game, because you understand accounting, so you're going to understand what you're auditing and what you're looking for. So definitely go for it. Kevin R asked, what position did you end up getting? Did you get a managerial position? And that's in regards to the video I have posted where I said I quit my job at Big Four. And Kevin, I am an internal auditor now. I did not get a managerial position just yet because I'm still too new to the game, but hopefully one day I'm gonna get to climb up that ladder. Adnan Idris says, I will be graduating in May. So congratulations, because I'm pretty sure by now you have graduated, and we'll start an internship with the Big Four. Is there anything I should do beforehand to prepare myself for the internship? I'm in audit, by the way. So, man, I hope you're paying attention in your audit class. If you paid attention in your audit class, and if you took an accounting MIS class, then you should be good. That's all the preparation you could do. And just if you have already started your internship, I hope you went into it with an open mind. You still have a few more weeks of your internship to go. Just absorb as much as you can. Absorb and learn. Ask a lot of questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question, so ask as many questions as you can and just try to understand what it is you're doing. I know summer internships, depending on the client you're on, might not be super busy, but just ask and just take it in. Enjoy the paycheck for sure. Enjoy any overtime you get and all the perks, because when you become a staff, it's going to be different. But beside you just trying to understand the process of audit, how it's done, and having a general background of accounting, know your debits and credits, know what journal entries do, know your GL, like what the basis of a GL, a balance sheet, an income statement, things like that, you should be fine. Adnan Idris also asked, do you think a graduate degree in hospitality is a good combo with a bachelor's in accounting? Yeah, anything is a good combo with accounting. It all depends on what you want to do ultimately. If you have your 150 in accounting, get your CPA, you have a master's in hospitality, and you decide to take an offer with the Big Four, you can ask to be on hospitality clients. You can ask to be on hotel engagements, depending on who your Big Four is. I know the big hotel chains are spread across the Big Four, so you can ask to be on hospitality type engagements, like hotels, restaurants, and things of the sort. So it's definitely a good combo, and it's going to take you far in life for sure. Lizzie Mabo 24 asked me, is it easy to get an internship in a Big Four? And any tips? It's not easy per se, but it's not hard as well. I think it's just it's all about your approach and what you're trying to gain from it, and how you prepare, and how you prepare to approach these companies. So make sure you research these companies, whatever events that they're having on your campus, try to attend, talk to as many people as you can, try to do some networking prior to career fairs, at career fairs. Just go and ask questions. Don't go to them with the mindset of you need a job. Go to them with the mindset of you want to learn more about the company. That's going to set you apart. Obviously, this is changing now. I know at least at EY, it's changing. Your GPA, like your GPA should have something to do with it, and ultimately it does, because they want the best of the best. They want they want the best of the best ultimately. However, I know that's starting to shift a little bit, but just have good grades, have a general understanding of what you're going to school for. So all of your accounting courses, your business courses, have a general understanding of it, especially your auditing class. Have a good understanding of your auditing class, because that's going to help you ultimately. And these are also conversation starters to help break the ice between you and a recruiter or a Big Four employee or manager or whatever. So my biggest tip is don't be discouraged. Like, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Don't be discouraged. Keep knocking on those doors. Keep talking to them any chance you get. Utilize your LinkedIn account. If you remember anybody that you talk to, get their business cards, write down their names, go find them on LinkedIn, and just start making those connections. Because if you network with one of them on LinkedIn, a bunch of other people from the Big Four company you want to go to will pop up, and you can start networking with them. Somebody is bound to talk to you, trust me. This isn't really an accounting question, but Martin Me is asking me to wear my silkates.
I don't wear heels too much anymore because I don't have the need to, and Louboutins hurt. So actually, I am selling my Louboutins, my silkates on Poshmark. I will link my Poshmark account. If you are a 37 and a half and your feet fit like a 7, like a 6 and a half, 7, go ahead and purchase them off of me because I'm getting rid of them. They are just, I love them. They're beautiful shoes, but they just hurt. I can't even.
Rachel Colvin, shout out to you. She just left some nice comments on my videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your kind words. They motivate me. Shout out also to Jacqueline Ramirez. Thank you for your sweet comments. And she asked me, she says, I live in Houston and I was wondering if you would make any videos on how to land an internship or a job in oil companies or the Big Four. Girl! So I've mentioned a lot of times different ways to land internships and jobs at a Big Four, but it's all about your pursuit, how you're pursuing it. So follow up with people on LinkedIn, go to networking events, apply to their positions, and just stay connected with these companies. And in terms of oil companies, there's a bunch out here in Houston, and I'm pretty sure the big ones do go to different schools. I went to school in Pennsylvania, and I know BP, Shell, Exxon, all of them used to come, Chevron, they always used to come to my school and to career fairs. Whatever route you go to, you will be awesome. Chizoba Orizu, hey girl. She is a junior in an accounting program seeking an internship, and she has always dreamed to work for the Big Four. Girl, pray hard, work hard, your dream will come true. God will bless you. So do you have it? She asked if I have any tips or know someone that she says, do you have any tips for me or know someone I could talk to get connected? So it will all depend on the Big Four you're trying to go to. I know a few people from EY and some other smaller firms, non-Big Four firms. If you want, you can definitely go ahead and shoot me an email and I can get you connected. But in terms of tips, like I said, just keep trying. Keep trying. I've given a lot of tips already, but just keep trying. Don't give up. You're a junior, you have time. But just remember, recruiting recruiting for the most part begins in the fall. So August, September, start going to events because that's when recruiting starts, okay? Sandy Bell C said, interesting to know all about Big Four. I'm looking for an internship in public accounting. Hopefully can make it. Great video. You got it. Thank you guys for everybody who's been noticing, like, more subscribers and just been sending positive messages to me. I really do appreciate that. Once again, shout out, I'm just looking through the comments, shout out to everybody who has graduated. So happy for you guys, and those of you guys who are about to graduate, y'all got it.